Hey there everybody, welcome to my newest project on the YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be building the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 office from, obviously, Five Nights at Freddy's 3. So we are going to be basing this solely on the Funko Snaps Five Nights at Freddy's line. That being said, we do need a box that is a decent size to compare to our Snaps figures. We are going to be using Springtrap to scale everything, solely because Springtrap is, from Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and is the sole antagonist, so it's important that he fits in everything that we go off and build for this model. So first thing that we're going to want to do is make sure that we have a cardboard box with at least 3 sets of walls and a ceiling, if that's something that you want. So we are going to need silver paint, black paint, some more black paint, and a nice ivy green color. You can honestly use any green. I don't suggest using a vomit green. I'm using somewhat of a moldy color green, kind of like Springtrap himself, just so that way I can kind of capture that old rundown kind of look that Five Nights at Freddy's 3 has. So we are going to go ahead and take our Springtrap figure out, and we're going to kind of modify our box real quick. So let's jump on that. So as you guys can see here, my box does have a top on it, so it has 4 walls, it has a top, it's got a bottom, it's got 2 sides, and it has a back. So first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that one side is completely exposed, and I'm doing this side. So here's my plan. I'm going to use some plastic wrap to make the window in the back. I'm going to take this flap up here and push it forward, so that way it's in clutch with this wall, and then I'm going to cut a door right here. And then I'm going to cut a vent over here, and then I'm going to cut a window right there. So that way we can kind of have our office set up real nice. And then I'm going to make a cardboard desk, so that way we can have our little guy, doing the security stuff. And then I'll make a panel over here, probably at the end of the desk for the ventilation units and such. And then I'm going to make a box, and then I'm going to put all of the extra masks I have accumulated, our Foxy mask, our Freddy mask and such. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and post those guys in the little box and stuff. And since I have some of those bootleg guitars from Bonnie, I'm gonna stick one in there because in the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 box, one of Bonnie's guitars is in the box. So we're gonna go off and try to make it as accurate as possible, but also have a little bit of fun with it. Take a little bit of creative freedom. So yeah. First thing I'm going to do is cut the top out just a little bit, just so that way you can really get your hands in there without, knocking your entire display over. Let's say, you got Springtrap in there, that way you can reach down in there and not have to reach through here and accidentally bump it or something. Or, you're reaching for something, and you knock everything down inside. So let's go ahead and cut this off. Alright, so now as you all can see here, we have our nice little cardboard slab and some nice light coming into the box. And next thing we're going to do, cut out our little doorway, our vent, and our back window. And then I'm also going to glue these sides down using a hot glue gun. And then we'll start the painting process. Sounds good? Let's go. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we now have all of the different entrance ways opening up, and we can now get our freaky looking little animatronic dudes popping through the different parts of the building to come and knock your socks off, if you will. It looks like Freddy had a little bit of trouble getting into that ventilation shaft. However, we're going to expand it here in just a second, but we can also now get started on our paint, so that's going to be a fun time. Let's get right to it. So now our green room has finally been completed. It is very green, and it is still wet, so I'm not going to place Springtrap in it, but just to give you guys a little idea, that's what my boy is going to look like. He's going to look like he's in a very rotting green environment. Makes sense for FNAF 3. I do think the ivy green worked out nicely. Everything's working in our favor at this point. Here's what the back looks like with everything cut out. It's just kind of vibing up here, so yeah, let's go ahead and put the screen in the back end, which is going to be a plastic bag. I'm actually using saran wrap for it, and yeah, so let's go ahead and stick this on there. I'm going to use hot glue to attach it, so let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll finish up with some posters. Alrighty, we now have some nice stain mixed up, so we're going to use this to kind of mess around with this screen that we just put in. I did use a lot of the hot glue that I had to go off and get this thing in, just so that way I know it's not going to go falling out on us. So yeah, let's just kind of mess around with this and get it all glossed up here. So yeah, we're just kind of making it dirty, kind of dungy, gritty looking. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty, everybody. We now have our nice tinted glass back here, nice and stained up, nice and disgusting looking. And as you guys can see here, Springtrap is just vibing, looking through. He's like,
"Where is that child? Where are you hiding him? I'm gonna go check one more time."
He just vibing. And so yeah, let's go ahead and make some posters. We're going to do that out of just some, average paper. And yeah, so that's going to be fun. We're going to try to do it in the Funko Snaps style.
"There was no child. Where are you hiding him?"
Alrighty, everybody. So now I have put in some furniture inside of our office here. This is a little crate. It's obviously supposed to look very dilapidated. Now the paint is still drying, so I'm not going to put anything in it yet. But we are definitely getting to a nice spot. Our table is just vibing up here, as you guys can see. Yeah, it's really coming together. I do think it looks awfully nice. It's going to look a lot better whenever I go off and put some of the different gradients and stuff all over it and hang up these posters. So let's do that. Okay, everybody, this right here is the finished product of our Five Nights at Freddy's 3 office. If you all enjoyed the build process, please let me know. But without further ado, we're going to turn on the lights here. This is our Five Nights at Freddy's 3 office. Now, it is quite a little bit scuffed in some different areas. Other than that, I think it is great. I think it looks really nice. I'm really proud of the finished product. It is a little bit goofy, but, that is to be expected for a small-scale Five Nights at Freddy's 3 office. And I do think that if Funko is going to make an office like this, they should go off and include, like, a little feature where you can have, like, the vent door come down. That would just be cool. I think I might, modify this in the future to go off and have a vent door where you can, like stop your animatronics and then they can like retreat back into the ventilation system. I just think that would be fun, and I think there would be a lot of kids that would really enjoy that. And, not just kids, fans like me too out there where, every now and again we bust out our old figures and we like to go off and set them up and, mess around, maybe make some shorts and stuff about them. And, just have a fun time with them. Because at the end of the day, these are toys, and they are fun to go off and just, look at and, speculate on who's getting the next merch and, stuff like that. But these guys are just really fun. I did stuff our box back there full of different, animatronic parts and pieces. And I think Foxy just bit the dust back there. Poor Foxy. Anyway, so yeah, we got the Freddy heads, we got all the different masks, and the little plush trap puppet that's just vibing in there. Our ceiling is green. And, yeah. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I know I had a lot of fun making it, and I'm looking forward to making Pirates Cove, unless Funko decides to make a Pirates Cove set. In which case, I'm still going to build Pirates Cove, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to spend, millions of dollars just to get, a stage that I could have made myself. Either way, I do enjoy these figures, and I do enjoy making the sets. Please let me know what other locations you guys would like me to make for our Funko Snaps figures. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like down below if you did. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and peace out, and bye-bye!